What advice can you give about defense?
Here's how I play defense on the park in 2K. We stay on the side. Each side, the big man, you know, he stays with this big if he pops, but basically the two guards, if they wrap, because a lot of people like to run wraps, you just stay on the side, which cancels that out. You know, so then they'll bring a screen up and put the other guy who's doing the wraps in the corner. But once the big man's coming up setting screens, you guys have to know that the big man has to show on the shot for a brief second, not a long time, just enough to change the jump shot, okay? So the guard can get back, our big that just was contesting the guard can drop back to the paint, box out, and hopefully get the rebound, hopefully. But eventually you'll get it. But that's exactly how you have to play defense if you want to win on this game. And you have to be in the passing lanes, right? But the passing lanes can also get you beat, right? So I know you've been in a situation in a rec where your buddies reached and there is the easy three, right? So overreaching will get you killed this year. Definitely. It will definitely put you on the back burner.
You hear that, Danny? Overreaching
will get you...
No good, Danny. No good. You began with getting your jump shot down, getting your motion styles and dribbling, but where do you think fans can really evolve their game over time for some of the more advanced types of tutorials?
So if you really want to evolve your game, you need to have the foundation of tutorials that you can watch online. Or
The main event is kicking into motion. From Toyota Center in Houston, the Pelicans taking on the Rockets. For the New Orleans Pelicans, they're hungry for a big win to start the season off right. The more emphatic, the better, as they set the tone for the year ahead. Rockets, Pelicans. We'll be right back after this. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got John Collins. Davis is out there with Shepard. Then it's George, and it's Mcdyess in at the 5 spot. And for Houston, all out there with Tyler Herro. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Hayes, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now, here's Ball. Passes it to McDaniels. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
To the wing right side. He dishes it to Ware. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Reed Shepard. The Rockets shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this. Group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That one is no good. And here's George. Davis in the corner. Here's Shepard. Bounce pass Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 18, and it's in there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's ball. Following the score by New Orleans. The pass to Mcdyess. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Rockets making the shot. Davis kicks to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Ball. 2 points. That one goes.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Imi Udoka for a minute. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so you have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Collins wide open, he fires, sinks the triple.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Herro with it. He's picked up by Collins, and Hayes throws it down.
And the playmaking ability of Herro, special, outstanding pass there off that pick and roll.
Pelicans trail by 6. Davis with it. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Herro. Here's Ware. There's the drive.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Here's Shepard. Dishes to Davis. Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Kicks it out to Herro. Pass to Mcdyess from downtown. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Davis in the corner. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mcdyess. Ball feeling it out a bit.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Left side, Davis. To the middle. Here's Mcdyess. And the dunk by Mcdyess.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Giddey. Shoots the three. It's all in by Ostertag. Rockets leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Ellis. Back to Ball. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Stolen by Ball. It's Ellis on the wing. From 15 feet away, here's Ostertag. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Miller. And here's Ellis for 3. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 10. Pass to Giddey. Feet out, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides, learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
Pass to Ostertag. Back to Ball. Miller against Jackson. Kicks it out to Ellis. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Ellis.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Ball against Giddey. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got 6.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Passes it to LaRavia. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Giddey. Greg Ostertag with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Ball with the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Pelicans trail by 10, so the Pelican 5 right now. We've got George. Shepard out there with the natural. Then there's Mcdyess, and it's Collins in at the 4 slot.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Houston making a switch here. Herro's check in. The Rockets with the new 14.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Goodwin with the steal. Here's Bowen. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Back to George. 5 to shoot. Just his first attempt. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Rockets leading by 8. Kicks it out to Herro. The dish to Goodwin. There's the pass to Ware. Rebounded by Mcdyess. Mcdyess has got 5 rebounds tonight. In the corner, Collins with it. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Goodwin feeling it out. Outside, Herro. Shoots over Gonzalez. Offensive rebound.
Oh! Goodness, man!
And he hammers in the reverse slam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now Goodwin, still without a basket. Herro on the wing. Pass to Goodwin. To Herro. Deep 2 from Stojakovic. Excellent D there from George. Pelicans trail by 10. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referee. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Ware for the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, we've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down the foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Collins.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Pass to Stojakovic. To the paint. And he dumps it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Pelicans. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Let's give a warm and shout welcome to your Rock City, Texas.
G comes in for Stojakovic. And it's Ellis in for Herro. Jackson finds Sharp to the right side. Moravia. Rockets with the rebound. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's G. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And it's a 10-point Houston lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
And the pass to Ware. Now here's Ellis. No scoring in this one. He kicks it to G. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. A shot by McDaniels. No good. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to LaRavia. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, second team foul.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And here is Ellis. Fires from deep. And the 3 ball is good. McDaniels got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a position? Possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Giddey the pass to Davis. Back to Giddey. Fires for 3. And Ellis with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Jackson. Puts up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Ellis outside. To the lane, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Houston came ready to play. Their sharp focus and apparent preparation for the matchup helped them zero in on an 8-2 run off the tip. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was in double digits. Second quarter, not quite as good, but still managed to maintain control and enjoy a 7-point advantage at the break. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, out forcing them shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
I mean, that's a lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here is Davis. Tyler Herro out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Davis against Herro. Pass to Collins. Back to Davis. Shot, high post. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Herro. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 9-point Houston lead.
And how about Herro's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Shepard, the pass to Davis. With the drive, count the basket. Davis has got 8.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Davis against Herro. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Shepard, the pass to Davis. Kicks it to Collins. The bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Personal foul. And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
Pelicans shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. After tags checked in for Houston. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Hayes. And a change for the Pelicans. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Davis. That one misses for Collins.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of that. And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Pelicans trail by 9. Passes to Collins. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For New Orleans, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good for the Rockets. Hayes, he's checked in for Ostertag, and it's Burks in for Tyler Herro. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
When you've made your first 3 shots in the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Ball, the pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Collins. Knocked away. Here he goes. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Shepard.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
The pass to Mcdyess. George against Stojakovic. 6 on the shot clock. Paul with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans trail by 6. From the low block. And George finishes inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Missed inside.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Shepherd. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
The Pelicans have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line. Tonight. That free throw good from Shepherd. Goodwin's checked in for the Rockets. And the Pelicans making a change here. So he gets them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Stojakovic kicks to Burks. Here's Goodwin. He has yet to score. Hits it from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 5.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Getting not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Goodwin with it. Back to Stojakovic. Burks in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Hey, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pelicans trail by 5. Got a piece of it. Burks with the steal. He dishes it to Stojakovic. Second chance shot. 11 feet away. And another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes. On Josh Giddey.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. G comes in for Brooks, and it's Ellis in for Goody.
And he just kept working. Giddy felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
And he makes both free throws. And here are the Rockets now. They've led by as many as 11 points.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's G. Pass to Stojakovic. Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 4. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free throw missing.
That's the spot of the floor Giddy wants to improve. He certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Miller's subbed in for McDaniels. Stojakovic, the pass to Ostertag. Good on the shot. Ostertag's got his first points of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Sharp. It's deflected. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Stojakovic. No good with the layup. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's LaRavia. That's good. And so Giddy with the assist.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddy is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Start it.
Davis is checked in for Sharp.
Your little Tipper. Gets loud for them once again.
51 seconds left in the third. G kicks to Stojakovic. Passes it to Miller. Ellis outside. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Rockets have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Shots.
First free throw is good. And Ellis drops them both. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pelicans trail by 4. Giddy the pass to Jackson. Gonzalez against Stojakovic. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now Gonzalez. And it's Giddy in the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
The assist.
Giddy's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
It's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Josh Giddey. John Collins is out there with Mcdyess. Then there's Davis, and it's George in at the small forward position. Ball with the bucket.
Well, the quarter is not a problem for Ball. He's confident he can make that.
Pelicans trail by 3. Giddey the pass to Collins.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And the passing Ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Here's Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Josh Giddey.
And both free throws good for Giddey. Houston leading by 3. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter, and they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, has been rock solid.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Davis against Herro. Davis drives in, shoots over Herro, gets himself open and drills it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The pass to Mcdyess. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Giddey. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Herro against Davis. G kicks the ball. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Houston making a switch. Hayes is checked in. Shepard's checked in for New Orleans. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Ball kicks to Herro. Pass to Hayes. Rocket 6. Herro against Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this guy is a gamer. Herro embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
Herro.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Here's Davis. Shot to stop the run. Great D that time from Herro. Houston leading by 8. G dishes to Ware. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Assist goes to
Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Herro against Davis. Outside Herro. Outside Ball. Lets it go from deep. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Shepard the pass to Collins. It's tipped. Outside ball. Herro kicks the ball. It's stolen by Shepard. That one wide left. Rockets on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Ball's knocked loose. Outside ball. Require. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And the foul called on G. That's his first foul. Mcdaniels, he's checked in for G.
For your Rockets.
Davis with it. Hayes on him. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Now, here's ball. Pass to McDaniels. Passes it to Ware. Outside ball. 4 on the shot clock. There's McDaniels. They get the rebound. Ware passes the ball. Pelicans pull it in.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Poked away. Here's Herro. Basket good. Herro's got 4 points in the quarter.
More than a great jump shooter, Herro is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 10. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he could be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And that one's good, Jordan.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And here's ball. Herro kicks to McDaniel. And there's the pass to ball. 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Hayes. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Hayes has got 9 points now in just the second half. And it's Davis with the ball for the Pelicans. It's a 10-point game. A high post shot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're up by 8. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter.
Let's make some noise for your City.
1:12 left in the game. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Reed Shepard.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
Ball hits them both. Here's Shepard. Pass to Davis. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Stolen by Mcdyess, and he converts the layup.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Outside Ball. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Herro passes to Mcdaniels. Drains the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Mcdaniels. Back to ball. Count that one.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Off on that one. So we see Houston taking the W here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.